electrify my body and you're making me feel like I'm so electric. Everything you do is making me blow, blow, blow. Don't know what to do about it, can't seem now to live without it. All I wanna do is just no, no, no. You suffocate my mind and now my atmosphere is crowded, and you being here is making me blow, blow, blow. You penetrate my space and now I'm looking out of place and you're making it hard.
What's up, guys? It's Jake from HookahRev.com bringing you another exciting, not very exciting, but it is a video review on Fantasia Black Mamba. This is a tobacco review. So, since we've last reviewed Fantasia, there's a few things that have changed, especially out in this batch. So they released 3 flavors. It's not new anymore. It's partially my fault, but not partially, almost in full my fault that it's not new anymore, but it was released a couple months ago. Black Mamba, Diablo, and Magic Dragon. So those are the 3 that were released all at the same time. The only notable things that are different, if you guys haven't picked this up yet, the packaging has changed. I'm not going to show you too much on this. But there's a few things on here that could be a little bit confusing. It says like the Black series, so now everything has a series on it. I can't relate as to what each of them mean, because each of them have a different thing. So Black Mamba is under the Black series, it is trademarked. I'm not quite sure, like I said, what that means, so I wouldn't read too much into that. There's also a description on what is Black Mamba, but it doesn't tell you what the flavor tastes like. It just kind of gives you a little bit of background about the name, like the snake. That was really about it. It's a little bit of holographics on the jar now, so pretty much all cosmetic as far as that goes. Now inside, the tobacco is actually a little more fine chopped than traditionally Fantasia is. Also, more notably, I'm not going to say it's not dyed because tobacco is not this color naturally, but it's now orange instead of red. So it's looking more natural instead of the whole, angry red color before. Doesn't make any difference. Dye in, dye out, doesn't make any difference, but just a notable difference that, of course, I'm informing you guys. The tobacco, like I said, is more finely cut. It shouldn't affect anything that much, but I also noticed this was a little bit less liquidy than traditional Fantasia. Also noticeably different. It almost felt like it was dried out. I don't think it was dried out because it was brand new and it was not exposed to any kind of elements. But the smell of this flavor, Black Mamba, it's one of those flavors that it tells you absolutely nothing about what you're going to expect. But this flavor, my initial reaction was that it was a mango flavor. Now, it does mess with you a little bit once you keep smelling it more. There's some other fruits that you could pick up. I could tell you if you guys have one in your hand by any chance right now and you're smelling it with me, I could just spit off different flavors and you're going to pick it up because you can almost trick yourself into believing what might be in this. But in the tradition of HookahRev, we're going to analyze it. I've analyzed it and I've just narrowed it down to it is a mango flavor. It's got a note of peach, so I think that makes a little bit of peach in there. And this one was not confirmed until I actually smoked it, and I'll tell you guys why. But I felt as though there was a bit of a citrus in here. I want to say an orange, or maybe even like a very small dose of lemon to actually offset it and make this unique mixture. Now, it does smell unique because of all the mixtures inside. It's not plain by any means, but it could be misconstrued as just a different version of mango. Now, they have wild mango. Smells different to this, but the mango note and this note, it's mango for sure is what I can say. So, KM, Tri-Metal, Heart of the Lion. 3 Cocoa Buzz coals on a alien funnel bowl today. Fancy hose as always. It's been going for about 25 minutes now. Show you the smoke. Good clouds as always with Fantasia. Now, as far as the cut and the liquid content, now how does that affect it? I feel like it might have affected it a little bit. The clouds are big, as usual, so nothing really suffered from that perspective. But as far as the flavor goes, it's quite weak. and almost too weak. It's almost too smooth, if that makes any sense. It's a very smooth smoking flavor, but it's so smooth that a lot of the flavor doesn't actually come out. So what you're smelling out of the jar, it smells like it's going to be a very sweet, very intense fruit flavor, but it kind of gets watered down. And this is my third different bowl I've used with this cut of tobacco, just to make sure that there wasn't anything different. I tried it in a vortex, a funnel, and now the alien. Same results in all tests. So the flavor, the one thing I want to mention to you guys is that it's quite weak. Now, why I say there was maybe a pot or possibly a citrus in here, like a lemon or an orange, is because it does have that citrus bite. As smooth as it is and as smooth as it smokes, it does bite the back of your throat a little bit, and that's 9 times out of 10 because there's a citrus flavoring added into it. Smoke is great, as you can see. The flavor's there, it's just not... The flavor's there, but the flavor's not there. I would love it if we got what we advertise when we smoke this flavor, but it falls a little bit short in that flavor aspect, and that is a huge ding on a rating scale for a hookah tobacco flavor. Fantasia is traditionally known for very strong and robust flavors, but this one does fall a little bit short. So I do pick up a lot of the mango in there, and the peach is just in the background to offset that a little bit, as well as that citrus in the back note to kind of complement and bring everything together. It does work okay, but like I said, it just does not come out in the smoke, and that's the unfortunate part. This is one of those flavors that I really wanted to like because it smelled very appealing to me, but after smoking it, and this is why you guys watch HookahRev, it's just not there. So HookahRev.com, we're going to give this one a solid 60 out of 100. Fell a little short. I could not get past the lack of flavor in the smoke. So, if you are looking for reviews in between videos, check out HookahRev.com. We've actually got an editor on there, busting out reviews, written reviews, a lot more frequently than the YouTube channel, obviously because it's a lot easier to do. I'm on there doing a lot of written reviews as well. I'm going to post some tutorials, videos, so on and so forth. But check out HookahRev.com for everything in between watching your videos. This video, before I forget, don't leave quite yet, this video was very graciously sponsored by hookah-shisha.com, one of our, I'm very proud to have them as a partner and sponsor on our website and our community. So they actually have offered a very generous discount. A lot of you guys have taken advantage of it already, but it's 15% off your entire order. So that's a pretty epic deal, if you ask me, for nothing. You're getting 15% off for absolutely nothing, for just watching. But yeah, how you get to there, HookahRev.com, vendors link, or HookahRev.com/vendors. Click the link to get the discount code, and they'll get you hooked up. So, till next time, we'll see you guys later. Try it if you want to try it, or don't if you don't want to be disappointed. Alright, see you guys later.